Let's go over some slides here around how do we give our alpha male, our team member, feedback when he's disrupting the team performance. You know, he can be aggressive, dominating, intimidating to the team, and the team just don't find him approachable. So what do we do as a team leader? So the very first thing is really understand, be very careful at how you present feedback to the alpha male. He has a huge ego and he will obviously feel threatened straight away. So one way to get around this is to put his strengths first. Start talking about his strengths and show him how he can achieve better results with the strengths that he already has. Use some concrete examples of how he can actually take advantage of. So when we provide feedback, if he needs to, for example, improve his emotional intelligence with his colleagues, telling him to get along better with others probably will not work. Do not approach the issue as a problem. Show him how to achieve better results within the team. So you need to present it from a different point of view, a point of view of, again, stroking his ego and feeding his ego. So say, for example, if we look at about the emotional intelligence, so you may have a conversation that goes similar like this. Obviously, you would already have this scripted out for yourself and you would have an idea of how you're going to approach this as well. So this is just an example that I found is I've used when I was past leader and it worked really well. And it's something like this. I think the EQ training can improve the team's ability to work together more effectively. So you're actually talking about the whole team, not just him. Now, as you have a strong personality, some of the team may perceive you as intimidating. Emotional intelligence training would help you to communicate in a way that shows them that you can be quite open, understanding, and approachable. Even small changes can have surprising results when you're able to work with them whilst gaining their respect and building your reputation of being the go-to person within the team. I can show you some tips that can get you moving straight away. So straight away, I'm stroking his ego. I'm telling him that he has got a strong personality, but I'm also showing him the advantages that he can actually, again, build on his reputation and his respect, because we know that the alpha males need, those are two core values. That's very important for them. That's respect and reputation. So we can actually look at a different way. We could create a more of a team role playing activity. And what we can do is organise a role-playing activity as part of a team-building exercise, and you ask the group members to create a list of strengths for each person in the group as well as their potential challenges. So that 360-degree feedback, that feedback also then presented to him, it gives him a bit of an understanding of what the team really thinks about him. And this is particularly eye-opening for the alpha males, as they may not be aware of how they are coming across to others and how their presence, attitude, and actions impact the people around them. Well, so what we can do with that is we can actually take them aside before a meeting and tell them that what the problem is without pointing your finger at them. So what we could do, for example, is say, hey, Mike, I need your opinion on something. Again, I'm inviting him into the conversation. You probably noticed that but there are some people in the group who don't seem to participate in open discussions. I suspect that they might have interesting viewpoints to share, but don't dare to speak up. Any ideas about how we can encourage them to participate? Again, I'm inviting his opinions. They love to share, so you'll probably find that he'll start sharing. And even though he may suspect it's about him, he will still want to share his points of views and opinions with me. Encourage him to come up with some insights about himself, but keep it real and down to earth. Chances are that your alpha is not a fan of self-discovery, so stay clear of any jargon that might suggest that's what you want him to do. Present him with various traits that he possesses and ask him, A, how does that trait benefit the company, and B, how it could hurt the company. So say, for example, if he's very action-orientated, very action-orientated trait, gets things done quickly, you can say to him, how does it benefit the company, but also how does it hurt the company as well? Because we know all of our values can be a double-edged sword, that it can be a benefit, but if it's used out of balance, it can also be a negative as well. So for example of this is his take charge attitude is great in crisis situations and inspires confidence, but it can also make it difficult for him to delegate or to let go or control when he needs to, e.g. working within a team. So that's a double-edged sword, because in a crisis his take charge attitude is important and it's necessary, but it also prevents other people from doing the work and him delegating and stepping away and letting go of control as well.